Hey everybody, welcome to Crafting and Cruising. I'm Lisa.
Hey, and I'm Rodney.
And I've got my sidekick Rodney and my assistant, and we are pulled over on the side of Interstate 24. We are heading home from a long journey. In fact, this will be our first time home in 2024. I know I'm partially in the shade, partially in the sun. We are at a rest area, and there's going to be trucks going by, so that sometimes will make me more shaded, and my project's going to be part in the sun and part in the shade, but you know, you just got to do what you got to do when you're crafting and cruising down the road. So Mary White is probably finishing up All Things with Mary, and Chris will share us over into Creative Friends in the Box with Chris, #FitBee. And if you're not joined to that page yet, I would encourage you to join, because there's always lots of fun activities and events going on. It's free to join. You'll have to ask to join, but Chris will let you in. Thank you, Chris. Hey, Sister Barbara. So anyway, today we are doing a benefit to for the Tim Tebow Foundation. Tim Tebow has an amazing foundation that does things for children of special needs. You've probably heard of the Night to Shine that he has, located all over the country, which is like a prom for children with special needs. And his motto is something to do, I had it written down, but I forgot where it is. Something to do with MVPs, the most vulnerable people. And so we are going to auction off each one of our projects. Each creator is at the end of our time. We only have 30 minutes total. And then whoever gets the auction, wins the auction for this project, you will go to the link that's in the description, and you will make a payment for the amount that you won the bid on, and take a screenshot of it. And then if you'll send me the screenshot through personal message, I will box this up and ship it to you. I'll pay the shipping. Hey, Shelly Stacklin, so you don't have to worry about shipping. But just remember when you're bidding that this is going to a great cause. When you do bid, please no dollar signs, no decimals, and please hold all comments during that time so that we can really keep the bidding going and not have a lag, okay? So Ronnie's going to be watching comments, and then he's going to let me know when we are at 3:25, and that's when we're going to wrap it up and start the bidding. I had to do a lot of prep work ahead of time. So what I have here is a metal tic-tac-toe board, and I went ahead, it was just this, what do you call this? Galvanized metal, silver. But since we're coming up on Valentine's Day, I decided to paint it. So I painted it with pink and red. And I've done most of the tic-tac-toe ornaments, tic-tac-toe pieces. I'm not going to show them to you yet, because we're going to finish one. We have 1-0 left to do. And I've already painted it with red. They're magnetic on the back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to empty out some little beads that Rodney separated, oops, wrong color, separated for me yesterday, so that I can show y'all how I did this. Now, where's my red ones? My red ones are probably in the sack, Rodney.
Which sack?
Sorry, guys.
Let's start with those.
Hold, please. Maybe in the floor down here. Is it?
Nope.
Okay, then I put it in the back.
I
thought I had the red ones out, but I had the pink ones out that I put on the pink ornaments. So, hey, Rose House Crafts, I appreciate you all getting on. And again, I hope you'll make sure you're following the Creative Friends in the Box with Chris, #FitBee. And if you're not following Crafting and Cruising, we would love to have you come and follow our page. So we got the name Crafting and Cruising. It's in that small white sack. It has makeup and stuff in it.
I want to see them in the back.
We got the name Crafting and Cruising because I travel with my husband a lot, and sometimes we drive, sometimes we fly, but I don't like to just sit and do nothing. So while he's driving, I'm crafting, and you'll be able to see probably this little board he made me out of a Home Depot box. Thank you. To be able to craft on when we're driving. Then we got a motorhome, and so he converted the dining table into a place for me to craft while he's driving down the road. Shh, don't tell. I don't want the police to pull me over. Okay, so what I did with these other ones, I used, y'all should have seen me today. I had B7000 all over my fingernails, my fingers, etc. And my little tip came out of here. So I'm having to just use a big clump of it. But I take one of these little sticks right here, a coffee stir that I got from the hotel this morning when we left. And I'm just going to spread it around while Ronnie quits looking at me and looks at comments.
Oh, okay. So I might learn something.
I have to call him out, y'all.
There's a lot of people watching.
Okay, so here we go. So I have different sizes. Can we tilt them down any?
Carefully.
Let me see if I can tilt y'all down so you can see what I'm doing. Okay. So we have different sizes beads here.
That's good. That's got your...
And all I'm doing is just adding all different sizes. I'm not paying a bit of attention to whether or not I'm using colors that are the same next to each other. For example, I'm going to put that smaller red one next to that big clear one. And then I'm going to come along with another clear one. And by the time I get this one done, y'all, I will have this glue
all over your fingers.
all over me. But, you know, that gives me something to do while we're driving down the highway heading home. Pick the glue off of my fingers and off of my, tweezers.
So what are these little things called you're sticking on there? They're kind of
These are
like
just
jewels,
little jewels. That's basically what they
but
are.
they've got a flat back.
And yes, they do. But what's interesting is with this B7000 glue on here, when the glue, when I glue these down to the wood pieces, the glue, especially on the pink that I'll show you in a few minutes, really bubbles up under it, but it almost looks like a little diamond effect. It's really kind of fun. So that was kind of a, I guess you would call that a happy accident.
Marie Chapman says hello.
Hey, Maria Chapman,
Karen
sister.
Lynn is watching. Susie Zane.
Susie
Joyce
Zane's
Hall.
sister.
Tons
Hey,
of people.
Joyce. Welcome, you guys. I'm
Tim's
so
Mud
glad
Play
you're
Art.
here.
Got lots of people. That way we get lots of people to bid on it when it's all done for a good cause.
That's right. So whoever wins the bid will not have to pay the shipping. We will pay the shipping. All you'll have to do if you win the bid is to send us a screenshot of where you go to the link that's in my description of this video, and you'll pay the Tim Tebow Foundation the amount that you bid on, and then you'll send me a screenshot of it through personal message.
So it's just a donation they're making to the Tim Tebow Foundation.
Exactly.
For the amount. Okay.
Exactly. Okay, so let me find some smaller ones. So y'all, we left home
Hey, Veronica.
on New Year's Eve day to take our granddaughters back to Lexington, Kentucky, where they're from. And then we went from there to Mason, Ohio, and saw our friends Linda and Ron Prater, and spent New Year's Eve with them and New Year's Day. And then we left the next day and we headed to Charlotte, North Carolina, because Rodney had a job to do. So we were in Charlotte for 2 days, and that evening after he got through working, we went and had dinner with some very dear friends that we have known for years and years and years. I told y'all that when on another live recently, and just had the best time catching up with them, and you know, recognizing again, as I've said before, some of y'all have heard me say this on my lives, that you know, friends are friends forever. Michael W. Smith has a song, friends are friends forever if the Lord's the Lord of them. So we love Stan and Donna, just like we love Linda and Ron, who we spent New Year's with. So we stayed and had dinner with them, and then the next day we left and we drove to or toward Clearwater, Florida. Actually, Dunedin, Florida, which is where he's going to do the next job. In Dunedin, Florida, which is a suburb of Clearwater, is where Debbie Rigg is from. Not where she's from. She lived there for a while, like 15 years, and went to school there. So we did that. Then Rodney did his job there. And then last night we started heading back toward Tennessee. So by the time we get home this evening, we will have been around 2,400 miles in the car.
And we've crossed a few states. I think we've been across 9 states.
Yeah, we've been across Tennessee, Kentucky, Ohio, West Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, and Alabama. So we have made the rounds, you guys. But it's been fun. We travel well together. We don't typically get on each other's nerves very much, and that's a good thing, because when you're in the car that much together, you know, it could get real hairy for some people, but we travel well together. Get to see a lot of beautiful sights. We've been in some horrible weather this time, some real rainy weather. I think we're about out of it, but we think we're out of it, and then all of a sudden we look up and we're back in it again. So who knows what it's going to be like when we get home.
It's pretty right now. There's a few clouds coming along, but it's, I mean, considering that it's January and it's about 50-something degrees and the sun's out. And
some people are having some really, like, horrific storms. Now, those of you who are getting snow, I just want you to know that I'm very jealous, because I love snow. I become like a kid when it snows. Ask Rodney.
Yeah, but she doesn't do as much sledding as she used to.
No. But if we had a decent sled, I probably would.
And a not so steep hill.
Well, that's what makes it fun, is having a steep hill.
Judy says, what kind of work does he do? She's watching us from Houston.
Hello, Judy.
I'm a field service engineer for water heaters and boilers for a company called A.O. Smith. And my territory is from around New Jersey, mid-New Jersey, down to the end of the country, down Miami and back toward Mississippi. So I've got a broad territory and a lot of good customers out there, and I'm just kind of a troubleshooter whenever people can't get their boilers, water heaters working, or have some kind of an issue.
Okay, y'all, this is going very fast. I did all the rest of them today while we were driving through the rain, because I knew there was no way I was going to get this project all done in 30 minutes. But y'all, I think this would be so much fun if you have grandchildren. This would be a great thing to have sitting around for when the grandchildren come. They could even play this in the car, you guys, because these are magnetic. So, you know, it would be of course, a good Valentine present, but it could be used anytime, not just for Valentine's.
See, a lot of people are coming on, and they don't even have any idea what you're doing now, because they see you doing it. Looks like you're decorating a Cheerio.
So what I'm doing is I'm decorating a tic-tac-toe board that's galvanized metal. Rodney will hold it over here and show you.
Galvanized metal underneath. It's like a box. On top, it's got the tic-tac-toe board that's, whether it's wood, probably is wood on top.
I think it's wood, yeah.
Kind of like a mullion that goes in a window. And she's painted that pretty pink and red. So now, you're going to, and it's magnetic. So all the X's and O's are going to be magnetic, so you can play your tic-tac-toe game. And since it's holiday, she decided to make it a little bit Valentine-ish.
And a little bit blingy. And I even have some more bling I'm thinking about putting on. I'm going to get your all's opinion. Look at all these sticking together, y'all. I'm going to get y'all's opinion on it.
Let me name off a few people that's watching.
Okie dokie.
Linda Hogan, Pam O'Brien, Carol Frost, Susie Zane, Joyce Hall, Tina Hurley, Karen Lynn, Brenda, Christina Martin, Bobby Maxi Reno. If I mess somebody's name up, I apologize in advance.
Okay, so let me show you now. Sorry, Rodney, to interrupt.
That's fine.
But let me show you now what we've got. Are you keeping an eye, real close eye on the time for
It was
me?
13 a minute ago. Yes, 3:13.
Okay, so 3:25. We need to stop. Okay, so if you'll hand me my board.
Get this out of the way. We can just cover those.
I think this is just going to have to sit right here. Okay. So
Tick,
here's the
tack,
board.
toe.
And I do have a little touch-up to do, you guys. It's going to need some little touch-up paint. But let me show you what they look like. So they've got magnets on the back, so you can see. It just sticks right there. And then here's an X. Those are pink. And then we have another O. And then we have another X. Watch comments, please. And another O. And another X.
Okay.
Another O.
Chris Hunter loves the idea.
Thank you,
Connie
Chris.
Odom says hello from Georgia.
X.
Bobby Maxie Reno says love it so much.
Hello.
Hello
So
from
here
upstate
you
New
go,
York.
guys. See, it's all magnetic.
Rhonda says
Now,
that's cool.
if you had really wide trim, like if you really wanted, if you were a creator and you wanted to use a lot of this self-adhesive trim, the width of this, you could really bling it up by putting that all the way around. I'm not going to do that, but here's a thought I had, and I want y'all to give me some parts if you like this idea. If you don't, I won't do it. I cut that bling in strips that I was going to put on here. I'll have to do some piecing, but I thought that would just bling it up even more, which is why I said this would probably go in a girl's room if you were going to use it that way. So y'all tell me, do you think that bling looks good on it in the center?
Let's see.
Throw some hearts if you do.
Lots of hearts.
Lots
going
of
up.
hearts. Okay, then that's what we're going to do.
Maria says she loves the sparkle. It's so pretty.
Thank you,
It's
Maria.
fabulous.
Maria.
I messed up. I was trying to say hey Judy and I put hey Jusy.
Maria, Maria, Maria.
LaBelle loves it.
Lisa LaBelle.
Where did you get the board?
I got the board at Dollar General.
Dollar General store.
Or as Justin, the Crafty Brother, says, Dollar General.
Rhonda Marie Reeder says yes, that would be also, that would also make a good wall decor.
You're right,
It would.
Rhonda. Good
And with it
idea.
being magnetic, you could walk by and change them around, couldn't you?
That's all right. Okay, I'm going to cut this right there so I can have the other piece going straight up. And if it's a little crooked, I'm not going to worry about it. I can always go back and lift it up. I won't push that down too much.
Jenny Day says, Rodney and Lisa, where are y'all today? We have basically circumnavigated the eastern part of the United States.
Oh, yeah.
We're headed back. We're in Tennessee now. We're near Mount Eagle Mountain on I-24. We just pulled over at a rest stop to do this little project. A shadow's getting in our way, I see.
We're over here with the truckers.
Yeah, I'm sitting here with the truckers where it says trucks only. Maria Chapman has sent lots of hearts and a picture of herself, it looks like there. She's got her emoji face.
Thank you, Miss Maria, my sister.
Debbie Harris says always bling. When in doubt-
Always, Debbie.
When in doubt, bling it out.
That's exactly right. No, I can't really see
Jenny
them.
says looks like it's beautiful there. Yeah, it has been. We've been
Right
in
now
rain
it
and
is.
stuff a lot of the day today, but the sun has come out, and it is really nice. You know, puffy clouds around, but compared to the rain, it's really good.
Oh, you know what? I shouldn't have.
Shouldn't have.
Well, maybe I shouldn't have.
And Vermar Design says very pretty.
Hello, my friend. I hope you feel better.
It is pretty. On here, it really looks good with all the pink and red together.
Well, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank
So
you.
it's 3:17, so we still got a little time.
Okay, good.
Rose House says, this is so cute. I want to hang this up at my house for Valentine's. Well, all you got to do is
Okay,
do a
all you
little
gotta do
bidding.
is bid.
Bid at the end, and we can send it to you. There's no charge for shipping, so what you bid is what you make a donation to the Tim Tebow Foundation.
And the link is in the description of the video.
The link is in the description.
And make sure that you're following, which I'm assuming y'all are since you're on here, Creative Friends in the Box that Chris Hunter has started for us. And y'all pray for Chris. She's really, really sick. I think she has some kind of flu. And she just is not feeling well at all. So whoever wins this, just remember your donation is going to a good cause.
Susie Craig is watching.
Hello, Susie. I'm so glad y'all are on here. And please follow us at Crafting and Cruising. If you're not, we would love to have you. We're usually on Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays. And then we try to be in as many events as we can be. So we would love to have you join us. Sometimes Rodney even does the crafting. And he does some really cool stuff.
Sandra Larson Enamorado. I think I got that right. Enamorado is watching.
Hey, Sandra.
Melissa Spears from Sawmills, North Carolina.
Sawmills.
We passed through North Carolina this week already.
I love North Carolina, y'all. We were our friends I told you we were visiting with. They live in Charlotte, and then, like I told you, we were with friends on New Year's Eve, and the older I get, you guys, the more I realize how precious friends are and how blessed Ronnie and I are to have so many wonderful friends, many of them more like family than even friends. And, those are treasures. And I think as we get older, we realize even more what treasures we have in friendships. So don't ever take that for granted.
Let me comment on this craft a little bit.
Okay, I'm going to turn it around, y'all. I'm going to show you what we have so far, and then I'm going to turn around where I can get to the other ones better, okay? Can they see the bling this way?
Yeah, it's put towards you a little bit. It's sparkling too in that sunlight. But what Lisa's done so far is really basic stuff. Gluing the things on, painting, and having the mixing, because this paint's not right out of the can. She mixed it up to make the colors that she liked. And,
well, the pink is a Waverly pink. I think it's called baby pink.
Hey, Stephanie.
But the reds, I did mix a couple of colors to get the color I wanted. Now, I wish I had just left it the lipstick red, which is one of the colors I used, because I think it would have matched the beads better. But for some reason in my mind, I was thinking the beads were a little bit darker. And so that's why I mixed lipstick red and alizarin crimson are the two colors that I used to get this.
Melissa Spears Farr says, I'm about an hour and 30 minutes from Charlotte. We may have passed right by you because we were all around there. And any of y'all that are on here, I see a lot of new faces or new names. Please come join our page, Crafting and Cruising.
That's it. No G's on the end.
Yeah,
we're Southerners.
Southern Crafting and Cruising. And we'd be glad to have you. We do some things from home. We have a motor home, and sometimes it's parked and we go out and do the crafting in the motor home. Sometimes we're traveling in cars like this. I
think I need another strip.
Yep.
Okay, what's our time?
Time is 3:21.
3:21, good. We're doing good.
Rodney loves this. Susie says it looks like ballerina pink, maybe.
That's probably right, Susie Zane.
Lots of hearts coming out.
You are probably right, sister. Thank you for the hearts. I'm cutting 3 rows. Y'all, I love this trim. I get it a lot of times on Amazon, but you can also get it on Temu. And the stick on it is great. You don't have to worry about adding glue to get the stick that you want. It's perfect.
Diane Edwards says it's pretty. Rhonda Reeder says this is such a great idea for kids in the car.
I think so too, Rhonda. Even though it's kind of big, but at home it would be fun too. Grandma's house.
Yep. Gotta have some toys at Grandma's house for when the grandkids come and they can run to the closet and get them.
Gotta have something to keep them entertained.
here's a name I don't know. Lynette, D-Y-K-S-T-R-A. Distira. Sorry if I mess it up. Leanne Aru is watching.
Oops.
Totally Together Creating, says she loves it. Rochelle Croslin is watching. Kay Silver. Christy.
Oh, y'all, I can't get this off.
Oh no, Lisa's got it stuck.
I can't get the paper off. Here we go.
It's 3:23.
Okay.
Barbara Poston, hello.
Hi, sister. Now, y'all up after me, and you should be able to refresh the Creative Friends in the Box page. Up after me is Totally Together Creating by Brenda. So don't miss her. She is a ton of fun and so creative. Love, love, love her.
Pam Elliott is watching. And there's Brenda Poston again.
Barbara Poston.
Barbara. I just saw Brenda and said the wrong name.
I get to see Brenda soon when I go to Arizona. I can't wait. All right.
Lavelle Jackson says, if this grandma can find one, I'm going to bling it up for my granddaughters. Thank you so much for the idea.
You're welcome. Okay, so here we go. Let me pull this back so I won't spill my beads everywhere. All right, you guys. Here we go.
They can probably actually see it better the way it was down low.
Down low?
Yeah, like that.
Okay.
It's tipped down. Let's
Okay.
tip that up to see you.
All right. So now what I'm going to do is undo this so I can bring you guys closer to me while we start the auction. And
25 right now.
I need for somebody, if they will, who's on here, to write the word start in the comments, and we will start, and then Ronnie's going to set a timer for 2 minutes, and when you hear him say stop, whoever types start can also type stop, and we'll see who wins the auction. So, start, Barbara Poston says. All right, so we're going to start the bidding at $20.
Set a timer for 2 minutes.
So we've started the bidding at $20. You're bidding on the tic-tac-toe board with all the little bling on here. And let's see if we get some bids going. $25 for Karen Lynn. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We got $25 for Karen Lynn. Anybody want to go higher than 25? Yeah, let me just kind of tilt it like the camera. Like
I don't know if you can get it.
Can y'all see that?
You see me? No, there it is. You see a lot of tape on the dash up here.
Oh, y'all like that blue
I
tape?
think you need to tip it down a little bit. Just, there you go.
That better? Okay, I gotta watch the bids. Do we have any more bids? $30, Dewana Hurst.
Right,
thank you, Dewana. Oh, wait, Debbie Harris had 30 first. Sorry, Dewana. Debbie Harris has 30. Hers is first. Thank you for the heart. We got $30. Debbie Harris.
A minute, 5 seconds
$30.
left.
1 minute, 5 seconds. Can you see the little, the way that
what are you up to?
the glue came through the
$50.
jewels? Isn't that cute?
Louise
Earhart, $50. Thank you,
Thank
Louise, sister. All right, Louise Earhart, $50.
For a
Let me
good cause.
hold this up and see if y'all can see what I'm talking
So
about.
Louise, I think, is on top with $50.
Louise, $50. Can y'all
35
see
seconds left.
how the glue just kind of, it's probably hard to tell, but the glue goes through there and looks almost like little diamonds. It's really cute. I didn't know the glue was going to do that. Okay, Louise Earhart has it at $50. How much time?
20 seconds left.
$50, 20 seconds left.
And remember, we're going to go, even if I say the time's up, we wait till we see a
Until
start.
Barbara Poston writes stop and I see it, then we're going to keep going. Okay, $50, Louise Earhart. Anybody want to go higher than $50?
3, 2, 1.
Timer's gone off.
So we wait
Stop.
till we see the stop.
Waiting for Barbara to put stop. Louise Earhart has it at 50 so far. Stop. There it is. Congratulations, Louise, and thank you so, so much.
So what did she do?
$50. She did it for $50. What time is it?
It is 3:28.
3:28. Okay, I'm going to show y'all one more time let me prop it up like this.
You guys,
There you go. Now I think
sun's
people
not
can
too bright
see it.
behind there.
Yeah, can you see it? That's really kind of cute, isn't it? I was in the Dollar General yesterday when we were in Dunedin, and I thought, oh, that would be a cute project to do. And then Rodney and I did not get to the hotel until like 10:30 last night, you guys. And I started painting, and he started separating those beads because they were all in one container. And we got to bed at like 1:30. So anyway, it's a good thing we did though, because if I hadn't have done that much, then I'd never gotten it done in 30 minutes. But thank you so much, Chris Hunter, for putting this on for this very, very worthwhile cause, Tim Tebow Foundation. Louise, make sure you send me a screenshot of your payment, and we will try to get that in the mail to you hopefully tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then Thursday. So remember, if you're on Creative Friends in the Box, hashtag with Chris, hashtag FitBee, you just refresh your page and go watch Totally Together Creating with Brenda. Love you guys and appreciate you so much. Bye-bye.